Hey guys, here we are. Good morning, Saskatoon. I'll move my camera in a second as people sit in front of me. I just wanted to make sure I was set up. We are playing Tsunami B. Here we go. All right, good morning. Surrey Water Polo versus Tsunami B. We have Rowan, Nelson, Blake, Sasha, David, Danny, and Mike doing the sprint. And that's a win for Mike on the sprint, Surrey in the white caps this morning. Blake up top with the ball. Over to Danny. Over to Michael. Ordinary foul. Michael passes in the middle to Blake, who's on a drive there. Arm's getting held, and he hits the crossbar, and that's going to be a 5. If he had scored that, they would have let it count as a goal, but because they were holding his arm, he'll get a 5-meter. Blake's going to take this 5. And there we go. That goalie looks very, very smart. Okay, here we come on defense. Debbie tries for a steal, ordinary foul. Passes over to Danny's check, ordinary foul. Across the pool, and that pass goes from the Tsunami player essentially to Rowan. Big pass from Sasha. Nelson's open in the middle there. And there's a goal for Nelson. And that makes it 2-0 Surrey. That's a really nice pass. Okay. David's checked with the ball there. Passes over, and that pass, sorry, goes a little bit wide, and Rowan is able to get that steal. Sasha with the big pass, and Nelson, who countered quickly there. Nelson in front of the net. And there's that easy goal, 3-0 for Surrey. Okay, David's checked with the ball. And there's a steal for David. David finds a whoops, and that's a sloppy pass, and they get possession back right away. Mike's checked with the ball. Over to Nelson's check. Danny intercepts it, and Danny's able to get that steal. Nice job, Danny. Danny's being held, and we get possession there. Danny passes up to Rowan. Top of your screen there, and Rowan passes across to Mike, and that's a really nice assist and a really nice goal. That was a good play for Rowan to make that pass across there. I believe that's 4-0 for Surrey. It looks like they're still working on getting the scoreboards up and running. Okay, Mike's checked with the ball. Michael tries for a steal, ordinary foul, Tsunami possession still. Passes up to Danny's check, and Danny gets the steal on that. Danny's swimming at the pool here. Got Blake open in the middle. Blake's kind of by himself. If he can find a bit of space, he draws an ordinary foul, gets himself some space that way. Now he's got Michael open on the far side, and Michael with a nice tempo shot into the corner. 5-0. There's some setting happening on the Tsunami side, and checking for hats being tied. David's checked with the ball. Over to Nelson's check. Ordinary foul. They have a player on the drive here. Debbie's going to catch up to him. Looks like. Over to Rowan's check. Ordinary foul. This player will have to shoot before they can. Oh, and he comes in here for the steal. Nope. Nice try between David and Nelson on the steal. Oh, and something happened on the other side of the pool that I did not see. Danny gets an exclusion here. So we have our first power play of the game for Tsunami. Blake's check with the ball over to Mike's check. Top to Blake's check. Nelson's check. And they ran the shot clock there. Our possession. So there's a pass from David up to Nelson at the top of your screen. He's kind of all by himself up there, so he's probably going to take that shot. And there we go. I think that's 5-0 or 6-0. I'm losing count. There's no scoreboard here. This is a pretty inexperienced team on the Tsunami side of things, I think. And we have a sub. We've got Ricky coming in the water here, number 9 for Surrey. So a little bit of confirmation happening over at the officials table. And here we go, Tsunami ball. David's check up top with the ball. Oh, and David tries for steals. Good try. Ordinary foul. Tsunami possession here. Passes it over to Cruz's check. Sorry, we had to swap. Cruz is in the pool too here. So that's a nice steal by Cruz. He passes it bit wide. David gets his hand on it. Don't touch the lane rope. Oh, I think he touched the lane rope with the ball down there. So that's going to be a turnover. Nice pressure by David up there. That kid can't get a pass out. Goalie gets the ball. Passes it up the pool, and there's another steal by Cruz. Passes it up to David, who's got lots of pool space there. They're not even chasing him. That poor goalie. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think they've got a flip chart going now. 6-0. Okay, Surrey in the white caps here, guys. Tsunami in the dark caps. I believe it's an inexperienced crew from Tsunami. Surrey's ahead here, I think 6-0. That's David's check up top with the ball. Passes over to Cruz's check. Oh, nice try on the steal, Cruz. Ordinary foul. Tsunami player has to pass before they can shoot here. And there's a bit of a sloppy pass, and David leans in to collect that pretty handily. And he's going to take it for a swim. Nice goal by David. And I think we're up to 7-0. Michael's check with the ball. Ordinary foul. Whoops, and that player sort of fumbles the ball, and Mike's able to steal that. He's got Cruz sneaking up the side there. And there's a nice goal by Cruz. Sorry, guys, between the quarters here, I'll try and figure out my tripod. It's not really conducive to this direction of pool. Hey, Tsunami here with the ball. Blake's check. And there's an exclusion on Cruz. I didn't see what he was doing there. I had my eye on the ball. So here's another power play for Tsunami. Tsunami player passes to Blake's check. And there's a shot and a nice save and recovery by Sasha. That's a nice try on that lob shot. Passes to Mike. Michael across to Ricky. And Ricky into Oliver. Oliver finds Michael with a pretty nice pass. Oh, that gets a little bit lost in the middle in some open water there, and the goalie gets a nice steal. Ricky's check with the ball. He and Cruz make that steal happen. And they get the ball back to Michael, who's going to give it another go here. There we go. And I think we're up to 10-0. See on the flip chart. Tsunami player with the ball. It's around Ricky there. Ricky pressing hard. No whistles blowing, so it's good defense. Passes over to Cruz. Cruz tries for steal. Ordinary foul. Over into the middle to Ricky's check again. Anton's in the water here as well. And there's a shot, and I'm sorry I didn't back out. That was an easy save for Sasha there, and Sasha's going to start with the ball. Passes all the way up the field to Anton. Anton. Oh, and there's a nice save by the goalie, and he's able to save it before it crosses the line. And there, Ricky with a good read. Whoops. Okay, they get possession off of that, even though Ricky tries for a steal there. And that ball goes into open water in front of the net, recovered by Oliver and Sasha. We have 5-0, 50 seconds left in this first quarter. It's going to be a long game. Oliver with the ball passes to Ricky. Up the side to Anton. And there is a turnover. I'm not sure who that turnover was on, but I believe it was Anton. Something in the middle, perhaps. And Tsunami has possession again. Blake's check with the ball. There gets the ball around Blake. And they have a shot, and they miss the net there. It goes wide. Sasha with a big pass to Rowan. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. They have player challenging him. He finds Anton open on the far side. Anton into the middle to Ricky. Nice passing, boys. Ricky had side there and a nice shot with his right arm. That was great. 11-0. I think we'll be on to running clock here shortly, probably for the next quarter. 5 seconds left in this quarter here. It was a shot attempt maybe, but it went quite wide, and that's the end of the first quarter. We have a score of 11-0. I'm just going to try and fix my tripod here, guys. right. Oh, that's what I didn't do, is sit right in the front with an unobstructed view. Here we go. We have Oliver doing the sprint for us here. Swim, swim. Good job, Oliver. Whoops, whoops, whoops. But he doesn't keep his hand on it, and Tsunami's able to keep possession. Danny's checked with the ball. Passes in the middle. Cruz is a good read on that one. Really good read on that one. Swims with it and crossbar in. That's a nice goal by Cruz. 12-0. In the water, we have Rowan, Cruz, Anton, Ricky, Danny, and Oliver. Ricky's checked with the ball. Ordinary foul. He'll have to pass. Cruz is checked with the ball. He'll have to pass. He moves around Cruz. Cruz still reaching for it. Danny tries for the steal. No luck there. And this player goes for a shot, but Sasha's paying attention. Nice block by Sasha. He passes it up the pool. Rowan's going to go swim for that. Passes it across to Cruz in front of the net there. He's got two guys on him, and there's a ball under. Nicely done, Tsunami. Yeah, ball under on Cruz, so that goal doesn't count. And we're back on defense here. Ricky's checked with the ball. Ordinary foul. Oh, and that's a sloppy pass, and Cruz is going to pick that up. Let's go, Cruz. And there's a nice goal. Maybe 13-0 now. Surprised we're not on running clock yet. Usually a 10-point spread is when you switch to running clock. Okay, pass to Cruz's check. They have a player on the drive here, and that's a steal for Oliver in front of the net for Sasha. Sasha looking for an outlet there. Is Ricky right in the center. Now he's got Cruz open on the side and Danny open on the other side. Danny with the ball, and that's a steal for Tsunami. It's a little bit too far away from Danny there. Oh, and they pass it out into open pool space. Ricky tries for a steal, and it's still unclaimed, and Ricky's able to claim that ball. Way to keep it up. Rowan retrieves it after that, passes over to Danny, passes into Ricky, and there's an ordinary foul. He has to pass before he can shoot, passes it over to Danny. Ricky trying to find some pool space there, and that pass goes to the Tsunami player. Pass up to Rowan's check, over to Cruz's check. Ordinary foul. Cruz has to pass. Rowan's check with the ball. Player gets around Rowan, and that's an exclusion on Rowan. I guess we're following that player around on his back, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. Okay. Everybody just getting into position here. There we go. Ricky's check with the ball. Danny's check with the ball. Anton's check. Back over to Ricky's check. Cruz's check. This player will shoot, and they run the clock, unfortunately. A little bit too much passing there. Okay. Blake is subbed Rowan. He's come out of the box there. Passes up to Cruz. Cruz looking for someone to... Oh, and Ricky gets his hand on it. Oh, if they call it. They call it. Guess it crossed the line. Good job, Ricky. That's 14-0. Blake's check up top with the ball. No whistle, so Blake's still having some good defense up top there. There you go, get in front of him, get in front of him. Cut him off, Blake, cut him off, Blake. Long arms. There you go. And that player tries for a pass, and that goes to Danny. Danny holds off the player so Sasha can recover that ball. And he has a big pass up the pool to Ricky. And there is a turnover. Turnover on Ricky, kind of did a reach around there, I guess. Ricky goes back for another crack at it there. And ordinary foul. And Tsunami helps the ball back to their goalie. 3:44 left in the second here. That pass goes right to our player, unfortunately for Tsunami, unfortunately for us, and that's Oliver. And Oliver's going to swim with it to start. He's got Cruz opening up wide to the left there. Oliver back open in the middle. 3 guys on him, but he turns and shoots quickly. That's really good reaction. Good job, Oliver. 15-0. Tsunami with the ball up top. Blake is going to select that player to check. Passes over to Ricky's check. Ordinary foul. Ricky will give space. Blake's check. Passes into the middle to Cruz's check. Ordinary foul. He can shoot. And there he goes. And he hits the post, unfortunately, for Tsunami. Sasha with the ball. Passes up to Cruz. Ordinary foul. Cruz passes across to Anton. Anton into Blake, who's got inside pool space, and he doesn't quite get his hand on it there. Big pass into set. You can hear the players making some of these calls, and it doesn't go their way. Sasha ends up with the steal. Big pass up top to Danny. Oh, Danny loses it, and then, there's a 5-meter call. Goalie made a save there, but Danny didn't get a better shot off because he was being held. So he's going to get a 5-meter. Who's going to take it here? Anton's coming in to take the 5. Let's go, Anton. Oh, that was a bit wide. Looks like it slipped out of his hand on that, actually. Anton's check with the ball there. Blake's check. Over to Ricky's check. And Ricky recovers that ball with a steal. He's got Cruz swimming up the pool here. A good hustle. Ricky's going to swim it up the side as well. Everybody's coming back. Cruz in front of the net. Turns. Can he turn? Can it go in? Is it going to go in? Oh, it's another 5. They didn't wait to see on that one if it went in or not. So that's going to be a 5-meter shot for us. Who's going to take this one? Looks like Oliver's going to come in and take this 5-meter shot for us. Oliver. Oh, that's twice. I feel like that must be a really slippery ball. That just came out of Oliver's hand there. Okay, that's Anton's check with the ball. Passes in the middle. And that's a nice read by Ricky to get the turnover there. Beautiful. Cruz pops it and swims with it. Everybody making their way back up the pool here. 33 seconds left in this half. Oh, no. And they say that one's ball only. No 5-meter there. That player knocks it out of Cruz's hand. Tsunami's possession. 20 seconds left in this quarter. Blake in the middle with the ball. Blake's check. Cruz's check with the ball. Back to Blake's check. Cross to Oliver's check. Oliver pressing. Tries for a steal there. Comes into their whole set. And that could try for a backhand at the buzzer, but he can't get the ball in his hand. I feel like they might need to switch out into something with a little bit more grip here. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's the half, and I think we have a score of 15 for Surrey in the white caps and 0 for Tsunami in the dark caps. They'll switch halves here. They'll switch sides here at the half, I should say. Okay. Surrey in the white caps, Tsunami, B in the dark caps. In the pool we have Rowan, Danny, Nelson, Sasha in net, David, Michael, and looks like Cruz. And Rowan's going to do the sprint for us here. Here we go. Let's go, Rowan. And that one goes to Tsunami. Ordinary foul. Tsunami will pass. Oh, nice read, Danny. Nice read. Danny intercepts that pass. That's a good steal. Looking for someone to pass to. Oh, he can get their hands on it. Get it, push it in. There, and it goes in. Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't quite zoomed out enough. Basically, the pass itself almost went straight into the net, and we just had to give it a little extra push to get it in. Not loving this camera angle. Sorry, guys. There's nowhere else to set up. Rowan's check with the ball. Tries for a steal. Ordinary foul. Rowan continuing to press. Ordinary foul. Oh, nice reach. Nice try, Mike. Can he get it? He does. Nice steal by Michael. Okay, I'm going to back the camera up right away here. There we go. Big pass up to Rowan. He's got Cruz on a drive. Pass into Cruz. Oh, tries for a 5-meter, I think. Decides to catch the ball anyway and fire it in the net. $17-0. We're keeping track anymore. Danny's check with the ball. Good defense, Danny. Good defense, Danny. Player's not making a lot of progress towards the net there. Player passes back to the goalie. Good call. And the goalie passes it back up, and Cruz with a direct catch, so he steals it. So here we go. We have Danny and Michael And Danny with a nice lob over the goalie who'd come out far to attack. We are on a running clock now, so we have 4:40 left in this third quarter. And that's David's check. Ordinary foul. Tsunami's possession stuff. David's going to go back and attack here. Big pass up to Danny's check, and Michael's able to come in and steal that while Danny holds them. Pass up to David. Oh, David drops it behind him. Drops it behind him, and that ball gets stolen. And who gets an exclusion there? David. I'm not sure if he did something after the whistle. I didn't really see it, but the ref did, I guess. So we are on a man down here. Let's go, boys. Big defense. Rowan's check with the ball. Passes it over to Danny's check. Parents trying to bring awareness. Didn't reach quite far enough for that one and snuck it in right side the post there. Nice goal. 17-1. Blake starts with the ball. Passes it to Michael. Over to Cruz. Cruz into Nelson. Ordinary foul. He'll pass. Finds Rowan. Rowan across to Michael. Mike into Blake. And Blake's able to get that in the corner. Nice goal, Blake. Back on defense here. Nelson's check with the ball up top. All those whistles are in the other pool. Nelson's check there with the ball. Nelson pressuring. Ordinary foul. That player, Nelson will back up now. Lets a couple seconds go by and starts to attack again. Nelson hanging on to that player. Tries for a steal. No luck. Ordinary foul. This player passes in. Let's go, Mike. There you go. Good defense, Mike, and Sasha's able to grab that one. Big pass up the pool to Nelson, who's already on the swim back. He's got Danny here. Passes to Danny, and Danny gets it in the corner of the net. 19-1. Few subs happening here in Surrey. Anton's going to come in here. Oliver's coming back in. Cruz is going to take a break. Nelson's taking a break. Okay, Blake's check up top with the ball. Passes to Michael's check, and Michael reads that like a book and takes it. Passes back up to Blake. Blake's going to give a second for his team to get into position, and here comes Rowan on a nice drive. He's got Michael open over on the corner here. Whoa, nice interception by the Tsunami player. Mike keeps his hand on it, though. Oh, and a bit of an overpass there. Can we keep it? Can we keep it? Hard to keep a sense of urgency for the Soul with the score, I think. So that ball ends up getting stolen back. Tsunami with the ball here now. Oliver's going to cut that player off. Oh, pardon me, that's Blake. Blake's cutting that player off. Ordinary foul. Oh, nice tip there, Blake. Oliver comes in. Their possession still. And there's a nice grab. Whoop. A nice grab by Danny in the middle there. Passes it back to Sasha. He finds Michael on the side. Michael, nice pass. Mike, oh, and Blake doesn't quite get his hand on it. And that ball is stolen. And there goes Anton. Good try, Anton, with that steal. And there's the end of the third quarter, and they have a score, I think, of 20, 20 to 1. It says 10 to 1, but maybe that's what they have to do with their flip chart. Okay, 2 minutes, and then we'll be on to the fourth quarter here. Okay, Surrey players lining up for the fourth quarter. Rowan, Oliver, Ricky, Blake, Mike, and Anton. Oliver's going to do the sprint for us here again. Here we go. Go, Oliver. There you go. Passes back to Rowan. Nice sprint, bud. Over to Mike. Over to Anton. Back into Mike. Watch behind you, Mike. Watch behind you, Mike. Ordinary foul. Mike will get a bit of space. Got Blake's nice reach, and there's a nice goal into the corner by Blake. Oliver's check. Nice defense, Oliver. Not making any progress there. Passes up to Anton's check. Over to Michael's check. Oop, oop, oop. And there's the shot clock. Good defense, boys. Big pass up to Oliver. Whoops, Oliver can't quite get a pass off. That player interrupts it. And, sorry, guys. That's what happened at least once a game, doesn't it? Where you just swing over the tempo. Tsunami goalie with the ball. They're down to 10 seconds already on the shot clock. And Michael with the steal there. Mike passes it back to Sasha. And Sasha, not quite. I think he goes for a shot. Goalie was quite far out of the net. Oliver's check up to Anton's check. Oh, nice try, Blake. It's a big sweep, those long arms. Blake's check with the ball, and there's a nice read by Ricky. Ordinary foul. Ricky gets the call, and there's a turnover. He passes back to Sasha. That's Oliver swimming up the side here. And he's got Rowan. Beautiful play, boys. Rowan pushes that in. 21-1. 4 minutes left. 4:15 left in this fourth quarter. There's a big pass, and Sash is able to make that steal. Good read coming out of the net. And he passes up to Michael. He's got Oliver on the side. Blake's coming into the middle here. Nice distraction. Passes it all the way across to Rowan, who gets a beautiful cross cage goal. That's a really nice play. Blake was almost a decoy on that one, like they thought they were going to pass it into him in front of the net. So here we go. Back on defense. 3:25 left in the game here. Anton's check with the ball. Over to Ricky's check. Ordinary foul. Oh, and they exclude him. I don't think they really gave him a lot of time there between, like, to back off the ball. I'm not sure if that's what they call those or what. Anyway, man up here for Tsunami. Let's go, Sasha. Nice block, but the Tsunami player retrieves it. Oh, he chooses to pass instead of shoot. So we're still on the man down here. Blake's check, Michael's check, Oliver's check. And there's a shot, and that's a really nice field block by Oliver. Nice pass by Sasha all the way up to Blake up front here. And there's the 5. Not sure why it took a little while for that call, but there we go. Who's going to take this one? Blake, maybe take it? Nope, Anton's coming in to take it. He's going to give another crack. That's a nice one. Good goal. Goalie had his hands on it there. 2 minutes left. Tsunami with the ball here. Blake's check. Over to Michael's check. Michael with the steal. He's got Blake wide open. And there's a nice shot by Blake. Nice pass. Nice steal and pass by Michael, and good shot by Blake. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in this game. The far side of your screen there, you've got Storm warming up. That's who we play later tonight. And Ricky with the ball, the steal. Sasha now with the ball. Back to Michael. And Rowan with the goal. Nice cross cage again. Really nice tempo shot there. Not sure what the score is up to. They just turned the flip court away from me. 22, 23 to 1. We have 30 seconds left here in this game. Boys will have to turn up the heat a little bit more than this against Storm this afternoon. Blake's check with the ball. Over to Michael's check. And there's a ball under. Good job. Turnover. Mike's going to bring it for a swim here. He's got Rowan. He's got Blake, but he's got space. That's the shot. Good job. And that's the game. And I think he's finished, guys, with a score maybe of 26-1 for Surrey Water Polo. We'll be back here at 6:20, so 4:20 your time.